Greetings, salutations, and all those other nice things that I'm supposed to say to you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for watching. So why aren't you seeing my face today? Simply because I'm a little bit of a piglet today and not my usual dashing, handsome, bald-headed self. But this is not about me. Let's build something. Today's build is a very simple one. Generally, I start fires and do all sorts of damage when I start doing electrical or electronic stuff. So the build, though, today is all about switching on some emergency lighting when the power goes off. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. The idea is not mine. One of my friends, Tim, built a circuit like this simply from a relay, and I'm merely copying his idea. So I needed to figure it out for myself. So it took me a few years before I got to this build. So I've drawn a simple circuit there, which I hope will work. And basically, it's going to work like this, I think. So we're going to power the relay, and we're going to use it on normally closed. So power is going to go from a battery charger that's going to trickle charge the battery. When power is lost to the battery charger, it's going to switch the relay and it's going to power emergency lights from your battery, and then when power comes back on, it switches back and cuts off your light and starts trickle charging the battery again. So let's burn something. This is today's test subject, the, I hope, not ill-fated relay. I have some pre-drilled circuit board which I can cut up. I have some of these terminals. I'm not sure what you call them. Let's just call them terminals, where you can put some cable in there and screw it down so we can solder that onto the board. I liberated those from this motherboard. I think this was for a gate motor closer or something like that. So I've liberated those from the motherboard. I've got some LEDs. I've got power source. So let's start putting it all together. Those of you used to working with the electronics all the time would have seen straight away that this pre-drilled circuit board is probably not the best thing to use, especially with the type of relay like this. So if you notice there, those two pins are on the same track, so that doesn't work, and those two pins are on the same track. So what I'm going to do to get around that is I'm just going to break the track there and break the track there, so it will work. But normally, if I had some etching fluid or some other way of doing a circuit board, I'd do that. But just to try this out, I'll remove the track and then it will work. I have removed the track. That's brilliant. You know, sometimes I just amaze myself at how nicely I can make a push fix. That is just fantastic. I've got the relay pins in. I've got the terminal pins in there. Let me just flip it around. So I'm calling them terminals because I just don't know what else to call them. Okay, so right, so we're gonna connect up with that. So let's just check here. I'm gonna have to keep my wits about me. I'm gonna have to bridge from my normally open, across to there, and then I'm gonna bridge from my normally closed to there, and I can just make out my common there. So I'm just going to put the wire through and solder it. Here you can see my bridges. 1, 2, 3. Got the terminals in. So we're just bridging across, normally open, normally closed, and I moved the common across a little bit just so that I could put a terminal in there to connect the wire easily. So I'm going to go ahead here and solder in the relay, and then we give it a try. We got to put a transistor across there just to control the direction of current flow. I'm going to solder that up quickly. I've got everything wired up now. It's connected up, it's powered up. And why do nice safe connections when you can do some lovely bush connections like this and take a chance of burning stuff up or blowing stuff up? Okay, so it's connected, the lights off, and here is our power source. And so that switching that off represents your power going or load shedding. So we're gonna switch that off and your power kicks in. Switch it on, power comes back on, your emergency lights go off, your battery continues to charge. Power goes away, the emergency lighting comes on, runs off the little battery there, power out, and you are back in business with charging. I'm putting the circuit board into these little enclosures that I got, and I'm taking it one step further and putting an LED there just so you can see whether it's on or off. I actually made a few of these. I made this one with a switch and an LED, a little bit more fancy. So I just connect everything up. What I'm doing now is just putting in the LED. Got some LEDs, I've got some resistors to connect the LED there, so it's gonna look good. The finished product. 2 lucky buggers are getting these as Christmas gifts. I wonder who you are. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Okay then, that time of the build where we get to call it yay or nay. Definite yay from me. This was a successful build. I built 3 of these. I'm quite happy with them. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe. Your likes get me showing up on YouTube much more. So thank you once again from the homestead. Until next time, let it hang loose. Let it hang loose. I think I'm going to use that one in future. Let it hang loose until we see you next time.